Hey everyone. Nah, if you think Sekiro is Weeb Souls, just wait. But yeah, hey everyone. Hope you're having a good day. I found a video that pretty much represents how today has been on social media. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. My roommate graduated college, so I was at his graduation. Thanks, Sinister.
March Madness bracket.
Hold on, I gotta check a link for it. The problem with the bracket is I know like 50 or I'd say like 70% of the bracket, but there's like at least 20% that I don't have an opinion on, so it's hard for me to fill out that bracket. Also, I don't know how I could do that on the fly. Thanks, Crystal. How are you doing? I'm good. If anyone was here like 2 days ago, I was having a pretty shitty week, but I feel better now. And hydrating. I actually got a little good news. My car might not be completely fucked. I'm waiting on my mechanic to get back to me, but he, you know, it might be salvageable. We'll see. Hey Funk, did you see Neverinth, that new early access game? Well, thank you for asking, Scripps. Yeah, there was this game called Neverinth that I saw on Steam while I was just looking around. And, you know, it looked like something that would humor me. And, I'll just jump into it so you can see yourself. This is either going to be like a 3-hour game or 10 minutes. It really depends on, the presentation. To fill you in, it has been described as a roguelike, Souls-like, which is very buzzwordy. But I'm into that shit, so I got time to kill.
Odin the Allfather hid the sea of Yggdrasil in the
I haven't seen Detective Pikachu. Did it come out today? I thought it officially released tomorrow. I plan on seeing it tomorrow. Sorry, I should pay attention to lore.
And turns into the Neverinth. This is the place where in Heriar and new Valkyries are trained to guard the blossoming world tree.
I like how they use meme text. It's not stylized, it's just like Calibri with a black stroke around it.
The strongest and most capable women it can find, and in their death bestows a new challenge upon them. For these warriors
Not Impact.
will become the next generation of the fabled Valkyrie.
It's a pretty quick intro. To my knowledge, this is early access, so, you know, it comes with the potential pitfalls of any early access game, but that's my job as a content creator, to take those pitfalls so you don't have to. You might be wondering why I said it was a Weeaboo Dark Souls. Alright, before I do any explaining for this, I gotta go turn off the YouTube stream. Bye-bye, YouTube. They're never gonna fucking know I was playing this. The movement feels like it's at 0.5% speed right now. Attack-wise. No anime face cam. But yeah, I mean, if this isn't awful, I figured I'd, you know, kill some time playing this, but in the scenario that I'm bored out of my mind in like 20 minutes, I may go pick up like Blood or some other game that I was planning to play. Speaking of which, there's been a lot that's like slated for this month. I didn't even realize, but Rage 2 comes out in like 2 weeks, and that dropped a trailer today. And honestly, I feel like I give more of a shit about Rage 2 than I do Borderlands. Granted, I never really played Borderlands. Why is it low quality? What do you mean? This is top of the line graphics. I actually should check my graphical settings to see it, like, the textures. Like I'm playing Fortnite on mobile. Not that I'd know what that looks like. Oh, I ran out of health. I wasn't even sure which bar was health. Turn down game audio? Can do. There's no way this is the max textures, right? This is like minimal mode. Fast. No. I want beautiful. Okay. I don't know if I'd call it beautiful, but it's better than fast. Look at that. Refractive lighting. This is already the future. I mean, honestly, the world itself, you could sell me that this is a Dark Souls game. I mean, I think the anime character throws it off a little bit, but... Weapon skill... Item... Light attack, heavy attack. Okay, I was... Just trying to understand what I'm working with here. I don't know if these staircases lead to different stuff. I'll take a look around. Okay. Why would you have the Sailor Moon music as the background? That doesn't seem like that'd be fitting. This does look like modded Dark Souls. Or like you ever see those Skyrim videos where it's like 1,000 mods? Yeah, it's one of those. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. I'd play my Dark Souls death sound effect, but I don't have my stream deck plugged in. I know to heal, I just didn't realize you could lower it that quickly. Did that thing you posted in Subclub have to do with generating a video script? No, that's a hobby project. That'd be probably a FUNKe thing. No, in Subclub, I was just talking about I'm working on the main video that I'm trying to get out in like 2 weeks, and I have a FUNKe study. I don't know if anyone remembers a couple streams back I was talking about wanting to do like grab bag FUNKe studies where I just talk about a bunch of games that fit together but don't really deserve their own video. I had one of those that I was working on, but I kind of feel happy with it that I could put on the main channel. So what I may end up doing is holding it for after the next one. But no, the neural net thing is it's our little secret. I can't tell what my health is. It was a full white bar. Is that backup health? Is that no health?
Need money?
Achievement accomplished. Failed the challenge 3 times. Finally. See, that was intentional. Thanks, Snack. Hiroshima, you should check the FAQ. I have one just for that question. Don't worry about the green bar. What's the green bar then? It's not as satisfying when you don't have to roll through it. It's also a little illogical, frankly.
Need money?
Wish I had that spiky. Oh god. Sorry, I had some flaming hot Funyuns earlier today. One of them just climbed back up. Immune to burning, paralysis, okay. Oh, hello. Thanks, Grumpy. Stoner food? It was on sale. Do you still talk to yourself, Funk? Do you still have the big gay? Yeah, see? Look, that's my health. Shit. What's my light attack? Or heavy attack? I can't remember the two button inputs. Okay. Oh god, that's so loud. Green is health, white is nothing. Okay, I'm just used to seeing like it empty, not turn into a lighter color. The game's still too loud. I think that's just a problem with the game's audio balance. There's not a sound setting. You literally can't change the sound. Okay. I'll turn it mega down then. Game of the year. Where do you find this stuff? I literally just like run through, what is it? The Steam catalog. What is fucking attack? Oh. I literally just run through the Steam catalog and look for stupid shit. I mean, I'll be honest, if you put roguelike into the name of anything, I'll play it. Dodge. No dodge. I tell you, I'm about 3 deaths away from giving up and playing Blood instead of this. Hey. Change character. That's new. I haven't really given consideration to joining SMP server. It seems a little too specific for me. I don't know. Whenever I play something like Minecraft, I kind of prefer just playing it on my own. Okay, I can get down with this more. I feel like the combo system's a little weak. I think you'd really enjoy this roguelike. What's Nuclear Thron? I don't think anyone ever answered my question. Did Detective Pikachu release early in some places? Because I started seeing people post about it on Twitter. My first thought was, shut the fuck up, I haven't seen it. And my second thought was, what? Are people seeing it? Ryan Reynolds linked the whole movie. Oh, well yeah, obviously I've seen that. I was referring to like the theatrical release. Like, thought that was a slated date, you know? In Japan it was released a week early. Yeah, but I have American friends that are talking about having seen it. So it's not that one that they're referring to. Ah! I can't... There's no animation on the cooldown between attacks. So you'll just attack and then there's a 2-second buffer where you can't. I'm glad they have an achievement for dying too much and taking too much damage. I need to go look at the things again. Okay. Yeah. One Mrs. What? That's weird. The hub area is just a hub area. It's not a menu. That was the hub area. Should have read that. Defense increased by 100% when using an item. Wait, so that's like a boost to my healing then? What up, squatter? I feel like the music is very anticlimactic relative to the game itself. Okay. Oh, there's background music. It's the problem is I can't change the audio levels individually, so I have to turn everything super low. Otherwise it peaks the mic too much. And I got told to turn it down like 8 times, so I just... If it's super quiet, I don't know. Bye. Why is there a GPS in a Souls-like? Because I think half of the selling point is they're trying to, like, say it's a roguelike. So it needs a GPS. Trap. I'm getting better. I've gone through like 4 rooms so far. I've told him tips. Why does he keep doing? Well, I played the game for 4 minutes. I'd like to, you know, play it and learn before I start taking every tip and trick. That's not who I wanted to lock on, but okay. Pancake, if I want help, I'll ask. Thank you for the offer. God, you play one little indie game, and I tell you, all of the high-level speedrunners come out to give you shit. No rest for the wicked. The lock-on system is less than proficient. Where's the depression I was promised? Well, I mean, it's not exactly wowing me yet. I have like 18 backup games if I get bored, but, you know, I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I like compiled the list of games that I've been playing through. Thanks, Simi. And it's a lot longer than it usually is for me.
Borderlands 3 when it comes out on Steam?
I don't know. Like I was talking about earlier on the stream, I feel like I'm a lot more interested in Rage 2 than I am Borderlands 3. Because I mean, I don't have any experience in Rage 1 either. But it seems like Rage 2 being like an open world Doom type game, that's a lot more up my alley than Borderlands 3. If only in familiarity. I mean, I'll look at it. If it seems like something I like, then I won't hesitate. I should heal. I like to think of Bethesda as this giant cyst on the gaming industry, but then you have id Tech that's like the part of the virus that your body learns, so it's like the vaccination part of it. It's the one good thing that come out of that cyst, but it can't make up for all of the bad. What's the Funk playlist for? Well, if you look at the description of the Funk playlist that literally says this is for stream intermissions and my personal playlist, you'll see that it says that it's for stream intermissions and my personal playlist. That's the main reason. This doesn't sound like roguelike dungeon questing music. This sounds like RuneScape main menu music. How about this? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is instantly 90% more Dark Souls. Uh-oh. I don't think parrying's an option here. I have no stamina. Oh, fuck. You start off with very little stamina. You can either dodge once or attack once. And you need the dodge to get close, which means you can't really do either. Dodging takes health? That's stupid.
What a classic.
Take that! Eat my knife! I failed. What a classic. Yeah, truly, Rex. Thank you. I like my music better. I refuse to believe dodging takes health away. It does? I mean, I think it's heal health, so like you get your health back over time, but that's fucking dumb. There better at least be an item or an upgrade that undoes that. Just kill me. Sneak attack. Another conundrum is I feel like those boss fights would be individually enjoyable if it wasn't locked behind like 6 minutes of really stale rogueliking. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. Yeah, I stream pretty regularly, Pineapple. By the way, it's been consistently raining like a motherfucker over here, and our power has gone out on and off sometimes. So if the stream randomly drops, I didn't die. Well, unless my roof collapsed. There was a tree that fell on a roof over here one time. Didn't hit my place though. Sucker. Thanks, Pineapple. I think there's still like uprooted ground from where that tree fell. They came and removed the tree from the roof, but like that was it. There's still like upturned roots. I don't think anyone really cares. I hate that sound. It hurts my ears. So how many of you have seen that image of Sonic from the movie, but it's edited so he's wearing a Harley Quinn shirt? Just like out of curiosity. I mean, there's some more that's edited on it, but I'd rather not talk about that. What? It's fine, don't worry about it. I've seen a lot of big titty Sonic edits too, but can't really show those on stream. Yeah, I really do not like the lost health on dodge, especially when they have the audacity to add bow type enemies where you like don't have an option half the time. Oh. So in otherworldly news, someone uploaded a video to YouPorn of people having sex in a Tesla while it was on autopilot. And Elon Musk tweeted something like, "Found out that autopilot has more uses than we thought of." This is the future. Truly. That's what you get when you follow Shad, man. Listen, dude, it was a courtesy follow. He shouted me out in a stream and followed me. What was I gonna not follow Shadman back? That would be rude. Yes. A fair counter argument. I will take it into consideration. I've not seen Shad's Hat Girl, but I did see that a video game journalist used a photo of a bunch of Hat Kid pictures, and one of them had Shad's drawing edited in. And Mecha the Slag, the creators, tweeted at them like, "Please get rid of that. You're using porn in your journal and image." I got a laugh out of that. I don't think this is a full stream game. I think this is a try 2 more times and go play Blood instead game. I want to get to the boss again. I was having fun fighting the boss. At least more than I was fighting these guys. I mean, not to throw shade, what they've done so far with it is impressive, but this is a fucking tech demo, not a game. Yeah, the stamina system is frustrating. The health loss system, frustrating. The cute girls, pretty... That's the selling point for me. Oh. Hold up. I'm gonna turn a fan on in my room, because I'm dying in here. Shouldn't be that loud, but if you hear minor background noise, that's why. So I don't overheat. Rip out. Oh, what? That was dangerously close to a woo. I don't know what cuts pull is, but take that into consideration. Yeah, I know that the health bar regens on white. You just said it's raining? Yeah, raining doesn't mean that the temperature suddenly gets cold. I'm inside. The rain doesn't hit me. If anything, it's humid. I think the heat might be from my computer, like, getting overheated from this game. Truly. I'm kind of at the point, I don't know if it's an old man thing, but I can't really fall asleep without a fan on. The lack of silence is almost as comfortable, uncomfortable for me as too much noise. I need a little noise. The problem is the fan I have has a couple of little lights on top of it. They're like red LEDs and they're annoying. So I usually throw like a shirt or something on top of it. But the other day when I took a nap because it was like my roommate's graduation. So I slept midday afterwards because I was knocked out, and I woke up and the shirt on it had gotten like inflated from the wind getting blown into it, and I was still waking up, and I thought it was like a monster that was about to eat me. I fell off my bed. So I'm probably just gonna buy some tape. Hold on, I'm getting like frame drops now. Let's see what my computer's running at. I mean, they're pushing it to max load, like Crisis 3 temperatures right now. I either sleep with a fan on or like rain ambience. Just can't do dead silence. I was like downstairs hanging with my roommate, and he was reading manga on his computer, and when I walked down, it was just in dead silence. And I was like, why don't you put on like a soundtrack? And it blew his mind. It never came to his mind to have music on while reading manga. Oh, is this swapping? Which one am I swapping? I want that. Well, obviously I called him a weeaboo. I meant to check the map, but I don't think there is a check map button. Oh. Oh. You are correct that this is early access. And I'm not gonna lie, you can kind of feel that. That said, I can see what it's going for. I'll take you. Would I be a weeb if I collected swords because they look cool and one of them just happened to be from an anime? No, you'd be Gabe Newell. And I wouldn't really classify him as weeaboo. Maybe. Does Gabe Newell watch anime? That's never actually... That thought has never crossed my mind. He must. He seems like an Evangelion kind of guy. He seems like he'd had good taste. The hell? My wall is ricketing. Well, I think my fan broke. This game corrupted my fan while I had it running. It was like trembling, like... I just turned it off. I'm getting swatted by the rain. Oh, I should go ahead and preemptively say that, if I stream tomorrow, I intend to, but it'll probably be earlier in the day, because I plan on going out later at night to see Detective Pikachu. I don't have a car either, so I'm gonna have to, like, Uber over there, so I'm gonna have to leave even earlier, but probably be earlier in the day. But there's a lot of stuff I want to play. The rain does sound like Josuke. And I do get that reference. I won't reveal too much about the video I'm working on, but right now what I'm waiting on is I need to go get my Xbox 360 from my older brother. Because he's just had it sitting in like a closet for 6 years. And I'm really banking on it working. Because there are some games I need to get footage for that are going to be hard to emulate. Couple of skate games in there. It's not a video about skate games, it's just some footage I need. I don't even know where you came from, man. Well, I'm gonna lose to this boss, if I even make it to it. Bait. What has made you slightly annoyed lately? Only slightly? Oh, I've been more than slightly annoyed. I've been pissed off this week. Slightly? I don't know. I've been getting more spam phone calls than usual. But that was already a pretty big number, so I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. I really hope I get to fight a boss with a literal 1 HP. What fucking... What? I can't remember what button it was. There. Oh, I thought it was like a door. Welp. I don't know what that icon is. It makes it seem like there's unchecked space. Like you'll see in that room up there. It implies that I haven't searched the whole thing, but I know it's just an enclosed room. Health. I don't know how much I have to spend. What? I have 3,600 possessed. Should I just put it all into health? And guess agility. I don't have HP. Nintendo Direct at E3, anything you're excited for besides Splat 3? I think this is the year we're gonna hear about DLC for one of their big games. Like Odyssey or Breath of the Wild. If we're getting anything, it's either this year or bust. If we don't hear anything about either of those properties getting more content, then I guess... I don't know. We kind of already know what we're gonna get from Nintendo, what to expect. We know they're working on Prime 4, or at least they're pushing it back to work more. I'm already certain we'll get Pokemon RPG news. At least something. Smash DLC is a given too. So really, yeah, it's up to the other property DLC. I don't even really expect Splatoon 3, but I guess that's my big hope. Maybe they'll do like a Mario Kart 9, but it's going to be some weird experimental racing game. And they'll rename it to F-Zero. Wouldn't that be weird? Whoops. I became stone. This game looks like ass. It feels like ass. Chat, I've got a question for you. If I'm gonna close this game and play something else, my two options are Blood Fresh Supply, which is like an old Doom game that, or a Doom-like that got re-released today on Steam, or Spark the Jester, which is like a Sonic game, which I plan on playing because 2 is coming out this month. Though I was thinking of just playing that off stream. Blood? There will be blood, chat. I'm sorry for that joke, but... blood. I won't play a song for this one. It should take like a minute. I already have it downloaded too. Ow. Valve logo be like... Alright, it should be better now. No, I still like playing songs in the BRB. It's just if it's 40 seconds, then I'm not gonna sweat it. I guess I should play this with keyboard. Episode 1. Difficulty? I don't know if I muted it. Lightly broiled or well done? I guess well done. Thanks, Magic.
Welcome, my son. You have failed me.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have no context going into this game, so if you have any questions, don't ask me. Don't ask me at all.
Consider my power in a hollow grave.
I too know how to pitch my voice down 12 semitones in Audacity.
Again.
Mouse sensitivity. Well, now I'm fully I'm hooked, guys. I'm hooked into it. I should also preface by saying, aside from Doom 2016 and I guess Dusk, my extent of knowledge on old school Doom games is limited. So if you go, Funk, you can break that door, it's obvious, I otherwise would not know. Please don't say that, Magic, ever again. Am I looking for something here? Oh, bye. I guess while I'm playing this on the subject, since I've been talking about Rage 2, assuming most of you haven't seen the trailer that came out today, I guess the mechanic of it is like time. And I just thought it was funny. They had a joke in it where they rewind to when reviews were coming out to Rage 1 and people were complaining about its ending. That's the final gag of the video. It elicited a chuckle. Is that a gun? This is just a mod of Heretic, which itself was an official mod of Doom. I mean, I'm sure. That wasn't under the expectation it was a standalone. It's pretty clearly not. Oh, chunky. I don't have dynamite. A little too high.
Open for business.
The door closed. That reminded me of when my parents walked down the hallway at me to take my Xbox away because I got an F. Time to speedrun. To the best of my ability.
I need a key.
Oh. Aww.
I live again.
Why did you pay for a mod of Heretic? Because it's a remaster released on Steam. And I wanted the remaster release.
I need a key.
Should get a key. I should not. It's like putting 3 stickies under your feet. You just don't do that.
I live again.
Hello? No. Dante Smash? Why would they do that? There's already a female Dante. That was a joke. Bayonetta fans, that was a joke. I will say I've seen the meme of, like, Death going to every door and killing people, but it's Dante. And one door's like, his guns are too realistic. Well, he's not on a Nintendo console. Got it.
It's stuck.
I don't think they'd go with Dante, though. I think they'd go with...
I need a key.
I think they'd go with something like Xbox, right? Because it seems like we're kind of due. Yo, I'm batting 1,000. Oh. Oh, whoa, I blanked out there for like, what the fuck just happened? I just like blanked out for like 20 seconds. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright, just keep playing. What do you mean all 3 games? I've only played 2 games. Twink. There it is. Did someone drop a scattergun before? Not the burning heart. Oh well.
Need money?
Open for business.
Thanks, Snake. I lack any guns, and therefore clearing rooms is a hard-pressed task.
I live again.
Oh, you're referring to Spark the Jester? Oh, these aren't games that I bought for the stream. They're just games I bought because I want to play them, and I happen to be streaming. I don't know, not more than 15 bucks for them. I didn't mean to do that.
Open for business.
Any dreams recently? In the last 3 days I've had 6 dreams. My sleep schedule's been a little rocky, so I've been waking up in the middle of the night. Which means that I have double dreams. I can pull up the document if you're curious, but I need to find it. Fuck, I have so many new documents, I gotta find where it is. Alright, so the first stream I had was, I was a time machine vlogger. Like, I was a YouTube vlogger, but I had a time machine. So I would go to, like, 1940s, and I would just vlog. And there really wasn't anything significant in that dream. It was more... The game froze. There really wasn't anything significant. I was just, you know, being a douchebag in the 1920s. The second one... was... I don't know if this was me being brainwashed or if I have mental damage, but this one was... I got called a lispy dipshit in the voice of every person on Earth one by one. And I think the undertone of that was that someone developed a neural network for brainwashing, and they were testing it on me. That's how the dream started, and then I just got... And I mean, like, for the 8 hours I was sleeping, it was literally just... I heard that in a bunch of different voices. Thanks, Astronomical. The third dream I had was a game show, and the first part of it was you had to make $10,000 in 10 minutes. And there was 2 teams. One team would start with $100 and the other one would start with 5,000. And I think the people with 100 had to somehow find a way to con the people with 5,000. I don't know the rules of the game show. That's just what the dream was. You have to make $10,000 in 10 minutes. The second part of the game show was where you had to improv using instruments. But I think I misunderstood it during the dream because I thought you had to improv like jazz on a guitar. But what ended up happening was I was doing the improv with this other dude, and we had a bit where the guy would keep dropping the microphone, but his intern would catch it and be like, "Oh, you dropped your microphone." And the joke is like that he doesn't understand what a mic drop is. So like a really shitty improv was that part of the dream. I don't really have a description for this next one, but this dream I wrote, it's a thundercloud with lightning bolt tentacles that looked like a giant jellyfish that was attacking the city. So I guess it was just a nightmare where I was being attacked by a giant jellyfish thundercloud. Like imagine the top of the jellyfish is a cloud, and instead of tentacles, they're lightning bolts. It's like a Lovecraftian creature, exactly. This was the last stream I had, and probably the most interesting one. And there's probably an episode of Star Trek like this. I haven't watched Star Trek, but it sounds like it probably is one. There's a stranded starship that can see several years into the future, but in the future they see each other. They only see a fraction of the future, and every time they look, they see each other turning on each other. So like someone backstabs someone and goes at his throat. But they don't know why they turn on each other. They just know that they like start fighting. And this puts all of them on edge because they're like, well, what did he do to make me that mad? And I named that one the Oracle. Like it was a fucking episode of Star Trek, the Oracle. And those are the 6 streams I've had in the last 2 days, or 3 days, 3.5. So, if anyone was curious, that's just what's up in my mind right now.
I live again.
Emasculate the Masculine by the Unicorns has the quietest lyrics I've heard. Yeah, that song's weird. I really like the sound of it, but they like whisper. But everyone I know is too comfortable in their own skin. Cool guitar, though. Recently, I've been listening to... well, to be blunt, less emo music. I've been listening to The Strokes and some random recommended bands off of their Spotify. And I actually am finding a couple gems. What was the last thing I just listened to? I just listened to an album called Francis Trouble by Albert Hammond Jr. And it was pretty funky. Not emo. I like the change.
Open for business.
You're giving out too many sitcom ideas. I have a new one every night. I'm not, I'm not keeping them to myself here. Come on out.
Son of a bitch.
If anyone wants to make my dreams into a sitcom, you're more than welcome. I've never played Blood. My experience with these sort of games is somewhat limited in the first place. Ow! Oh, rats. I've not listened to Hawaii. Shit. I don't want to put it on easy mode. I don't want to have to put it on easy mode. There.
I live again.
Play it at normal? I thought this was normal. This dude has the key, right? So if I just kill him and bolt,
Open for business.
then I don't have to deal with him. Only now, I gotta deal with this room without having the door open. Oh, and I don't think I got the TNT either. So I'm gonna be limited. I have to say this every stream, but if you want to recommend an album, I'm all for it. But send me a message or email me. I can't keep track with messages halfway through a 2-hour stream, you know? And I honestly don't even get that many emails. I think I get like 1 a week. You want to recommend an album? Please do. I need to grab the TNT.
Open for business.
Oh, they made it in. Oh, I got him. Cool. Wookie wookie. I don't think these guys go on fire. I love horror stuff. I'm way into Lovecraft. There's not that many horror movies that stimulate me. I wish there were. I kind of have to get my fill on thrillers. Same with horror. I fucking can't. Same with horror games, kind of. Most horror games are, you know, copy paste. I liked Alien Isolation, although I'd qualify that as a horror game. I liked Resident Evil 7, and I'd call that one. Hello? Find the wrong people. Do 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 do. Not really an SCP guy. Unless it stands for suck cock PP. Then I'm a fan. Get it? I'm a fan because I blew. Sorry. More rats. Rats in the kitchen. What is this? My kitchen? Guess it's more of a butchery than it is a kitchen. I want an immersive horror game. I'm really hoping for a good horror game in VR. Yeah, I'm curious when that'll happen too. There's actually been like a bunch of horror, or a bunch of not horror, but just VR games that got announced recently that I thought looked really cool. Hold on, let me see the names of them. It was Lone Echo, Stormland, and Defector, which I think are all for the Rift. But like, this seems like this year is decent for actual VR releases, because those alongside whatever the unannounced VR Valve title is, assuming I doubt that's coming out. It has to come out this year, right? Like, what? They just released the Index. There's no way they're not going to release a game in the same year. Even if it's next year, we're at least starting to get some good VR games, or at least things that look
Open for
good.
business.
And that's kind of what I care about. Nobody cares about Bethesda. It's not true. People care about id Tech, and that's like 3% of Bethesda. People care about 3% of Bethesda. Yet id Tech doesn't count. That's true. That should have been implied. I should have known. Wow, it's like trying to kill a bat in Ocarina of Time. Not fun. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him. You're gonna play through all of this thing? I mean, if I can make it. Unless it gives me a reason not to play it, I'd like to play it. Twin Peaks has horror elements if you're looking for something unique. Honestly, I don't have a TV show right now, so that'd be nice. Oh, I'm a dumbass. My only intake of any medium right now has been that I started reading a comic book named Solo Leveling. And I say comic book when really it's like 50% manga. Now I'd say it's hate fucking that comic, because the art is really nice, it's fully colored, and it has some like puzzle plot points that are really intriguing, but it's also really generic anime with really like stupid decisions by the characters. So I'm kind of hate reading it right now. You know, like when you watch something just so you can talk about how shitty it is. Like Ruby. Yeah, but you know when I say comic book, there's a Western connotation to that statement.
Open for business.
Oh, you're right. That's how you light them. I think. This dude didn't light. Regular show over Steven Universe? I think I like the setting and tone of regular show more, but it kind of got, I don't know, a little, I don't know, it just, I didn't really strike a chord with me in the later seasons of regular show. They started like trying to do all the love plot elements and kind of taking themselves more seriously, and I didn't feel like it meshed well. Plus, I feel like the novelty of it being adult, in hindsight, isn't that impressive. It was just for its time. Oh, 9 health. New game. Like, the first few seasons of regular show were, you know, bar setting, because at that point, nobody was trying to make a cartoon that really bridged the demographic like that, but looking back at it now, it's a little just like, it's gratuitous for a kid, but not gratuitous enough for an adult. It has a good balance, but a lot of other shows I'd rather watch before watching through that again.
I need a key. I need a key. I need a key. I need a key. Open for business.
Yeah, I remember the animatronic episode of regular show. Specifically because they gave the animatronics real guns, and that was kind of mind-blowing for me. Which is weird, because I think there's been a couple of guns on Cartoon Network since then. But that was the first time in a while they really pushed the bar. Might try a new chapter if I lose this one. Unless I need to do it in order.
Open for business.
I never watched Clone Wars, the animated series. Hey, the last cartoon I watched, like on the last time I watched TV alone, I still lived in Florida, so at least 2015, maybe 2014. I haven't owned a TV since then. I mean, like, if I've been at someone's house and the TV was on, I guess that counts too, but like, in my own room, I have not watched TV in like 5 or 6 years. And I think it was like Adventure Time. Man.
I live again.
Just corner camp. I want to find the scatter gun, but I don't think I'm going to find it rushing through. They count as spawn camping? Oh, I keep spinning the wrong way. I only use cable for news and sports. Why? I can understand you use it for that, but why? I feel like the internet can do both of those things better than cable could. There's a gun on top of that? What? I dismembered Mama. Okay. In the graveyard? Oh. The question is, how do I get up there?
It's stuck.
Stuck? Door stuck? I think I need something to get out there. Wait. Oh. Wish I had the shotgun, but this works. Wasteful. I am going in circles. There are people still on AOL internet. There's probably still people on dial-up. There's probably people that don't use the internet at all. We call them Amish. I hear that in some Amish communities, when kids reach a certain age, they'll go on trips into like the city just so that they can understand like, you know, the dreadness of city life. But a lot of the kids that go out don't come back to being Amish because they like the city life so much. They're like, what? Why the fuck would I give this up? So Amish communities are shrinking because whenever their teenagers leave for a vacation, they don't come back. Empty. Nice. It's not to see the dread, they leave to see if they want to keep living in the community or outside of it. Yeah, I made that up. But you're right. Am I missing a door here? 100 plus health in the fire. You may be onto something there. It's actually the only thing I see, though. What? I don't know where it wants me to go. Oh.
I live again.
My brain thunked for a second, but it didn't think hard enough. Ah! Just seeing if I missed anything.
Open for business.
How can I assert my dominance on friends? You cook them a nice meal and make them feel like shit when they realize their life isn't as together as yours is, when in reality yours is in shambles too, but the ability to cook creates the illusion that you have your life together. That's how. At least that's how I do it. It does burn. I need to, like, somehow get this there. Dagger key? What? Not exactly, but okay. Just jump through the fire and the flames? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Life Seed. A secret is revealed. Certainly a secret, but doesn't really help me progress. I don't know much of Code Vein. It's not up my alley. No, I need it. I don't get it. Is that new? Hello? Well, I'm not playing the Weeb Souls game anymore. It was a little disappointing. See a door there. That it? Okay. Oh, I was gonna pull up my screaming Yoda Lego death sound, but I don't have it on hand.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army.
Oh. What was Weeb Souls? It was a roguelike Dark Souls indie game on Steam that play it about as good as it sounds. Your tax dollars at work. Department of Transportation track replacement program. It's humorous. Rain? Yeah, I know, it's annoying me too. I saw recently, someone figured out how to simulate a 3D environment in Microsoft Excel. And my first question was, okay, how long until someone plays Doom on it? The FPS was about like 2, but thought it was funny. I think at the start of the year, in some random stream, I was like, can you play Doom in Excel? But it was believed impossible. But we live in an age of unfounded potential. No. There's a door, right? I don't see it anymore. Oh, they're saying brains. I get it. I prefer Metal Gear Rising to Devil May Cry. Like a tenfold over. Although I guess the combat system specifically, I like Devil May Cry 5. But it sounds like you're saying the first one, if that's the case. Easy Rising. Was that a Homer scream? Oh. What difficulty you on? Too low to be playing like this. That difficulty. I don't really have a choice here. I do.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Hit it! Hit it! I won't let it. Okay. It sounded like he was saying butter my nubs. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. It's always that one. It's always that one.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Wow, finish game much? Can I fucking kill him this time? Okay. I don't think anyone here's ever tried diplomacy. Even the guys in the ticket booth are packing heat. Butternuts and Sears books. Night Frey. Butternuts and Sear books.
Please.
I probably shouldn't put my back to a random door. Crew ducks, crew up. He got shot twice, fell to the ground, but the second shot let him stand up? This game doesn't need music. It is its own atmosphere.
That's all. Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
I did not know I could quick save. There's a button for it, I don't know it. I don't want to stop and save every time I think I'm gonna die. It's almost simpler to play. F5? It's test fit. It's weird to die so quickly when it takes that long. F5 didn't do nothing.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
I thought I hit it. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the controls. I wasn't gonna pause in the middle of that. Bindings. Quick save. Why is there a chat? Is there an online? F2. F2 is my quick save. Wait. What's quick load? F3. Makes sense.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Y'all want to see a sticky bomb jump?
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
It's probably just easier to kill these guys. I keep trying to run through in a rush, but it usually just slows me down. No.
Take it, please.
You're a shit? That's a little rude. Very articulate. Was that Justin Roiland? Ooh-wee! It was either Justin Roiland or Cool Cat. Yeah, or a sim. Hello?
Hello? May I speak to Mr. Just? First name Hugh.
Mr. Justin? Justin? I'm here. Hello? No response. I thought there was like something to do here, but I guess not. Oh, shit. I don't know if you guys saw, but some American prisons are replacing the visitor blocks with a webcam. So instead of being able to visit your family in jail, or your friend, you can now Skype them, and that's the only option. We're living in the future, but it's a bit of a dystopian one. It's interesting how this place is so archaic and old, and yet they seem to have a fully functional circuit system for running through the walls. I'm up here. Secret at the register? Register? I see a register. Is it? I correct me if I'm wrong. I think in Japanese prisons, or at least like some European prisons or something, if you try to escape or manage to escape, they won't add an extra. They won't add any extra to your sentence once you're caught, because it's human nature to want to escape. I mean, they don't let you go. They'll still find you and bring you back, but they won't add on to it. German prisons, yeah. I thought that was sweet. I don't know what this does. Just stepped on a George Foreman. UK prisons are a fucking joke. You'd be surprised at how many prison systems are not very good. I don't know, they don't add anything if you escape. They don't add any time based on, like, to my knowledge, I don't know the full law of it, but I don't think like the amount of time you're out of it, unless you do more crimes. If you do a crime or harm someone, or you do something illegal to get out, then they will add stuff. But if you just escape by, like, you know, jumping a fence or whatever, then they don't add anything. TNT. I'ma light it up like it's TNT. With my TNT, not like. Dead end? Or is this connected to that button? Jojo? Nice. Oh, I should quick save. Assertion failed. Condition index underscore MW. I think my game just crashed. The autosave just crashed my game. While I was looking at a JoJo poster. Okay. So I will not be quick saving in the next run. Time to bug report. Let's oh, I skipped one. Oh shit, hold up, it reset my input too. I found a skip. Speedrun strats, boys. Just click the last level. Oh. Sorry, boys.
Locked.
Oh no. Can't make it out? Yeah.
I need a key.
Well, about the webcam prison thing, the main problem is for-profit prisons. I think they tried implementing that because it saved cost, which is weird because you'd figure face-to-face would be easier. But I guess maybe they don't have to have as much security? I don't know the reasoning.
I need a key.
You're driving me nuts.
I need a key.
TF2 traders be like, God damn it. Oh. Those rats most definitely have the Black Plague. And if the headlines have taught me anything, I do not want to catch that. Seems to be the hot thing right now.
Key.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought I selected the second chapter. It was a second episode. I'm kind of just playing it right now. Probably down
I need a
here.
key.
What?
Locked.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't think fire's gonna work under here. Oh! It can walk! What? You know, this reminds me... I've been watching episodes of River Monsters. I don't know why. I've been binge watching like compilations of weird catches. And I think I've realized that I hate fish. Like, just as a concept. They're ugly. They don't contribute. Well, they contribute, but not to my life. I also realized that manta rays look fucking weird. If you ever, like, want to get freaked out, go look up a picture of a full-size manta ray on land. It looks like if you turn one of those gray, big-headed aliens and you threw it in an oven and it melted. That's what a manta would look like. I also saw this lady that pet sharks for fun. She would just like, I guess they were like sharks that were acquainted with humans or whatever. She would just like go out regularly and pet them like dogs. There's like this 300-pound monkfish or something. Super fucking ugly catch. But I gotta say, those fish all had very luscious lips. Like, you know, respect where it's due. Whisper spammer in chat. I mean, I can ban them, but I think they can still whisper. If only I had moderators. Oh well. I mean, if I die on this one, I'll go back to the first episode. I'm just playing through. I just can't find any fucking keys and everything's locked. Everything. Oh, hey. Oh, hi, shark. Fuck you, that was funny. Fuck you. Chat doesn't even appreciate my Tommy Wiseau jokes anymore. I give up. Can't get up. I did. I just had nothing to add to it. Is that it? Are my jokes all really funny, but people just don't feel they have anything to add, so they don't respond?
I need a key.
That's definitely it. Thank you for opening my eyes. I thought people like didn't get it or they didn't think it was funny, but it all makes sense. They just didn't have anything to add. That's definitely it. I don't live stream so you can add a second half to my joke. I live stream so I can see lol spammed every time I talk. Like, you guys don't even understand how streaming works. This is a one-way effort here. But streaming's a two-way road. See, now you're getting in the spirit. It must be in this room. It's the only one I haven't checked. That's just a shortcut. Now this is a room I could chip in. Sort of a niche joke, but... Well, I'm topped off. Well, I know the jokes are funny, and it can't be my delivery, because I have a wide range of emotion. So it has to be you. I mean, I'm just putting two and two together here. Chat, I'm gonna give you a second chance on this joke. Are you ready? Oh, hi, shark. My hand's hovering on the end stream button. Okay. Oh look, it's chat whenever I make a joke.
I need a key.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do like one more level. The second time isn't as funny. Yeah, well there's a reason your parents love your older brother more than you. And you just answered it. Oh look, it's one of the red imps from RuneScape. I can't really make much of this sound design, I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like bees fornicating. And it's painful. How do bees fornicate? Do bees have dicks? Wait, queen bee. I'm an idiot. So you know how I said I was watching like river monster compilations? In one of them, they've managed to wrangle up a shark on water. And one of the lady scientists that was looking at it just started getting a little handsy with his fish stick. And I kind of realized that sharks have really big Johnsons. Like, you never think about it when you see a shark that it has a third fin. But I got an up-close picture of it on that episode of River Monsters. And when I say she got handsy with it, I mean like that shark probably paid her when it got back in the water. And trust me, every single YouTube comment made sure to make note of it. You think you're coming for the shark is the river monster, but I think it's Schlong was the real river monster there.
I need a key.
River monster, more like rubber monster. Because you get it. You know, I'm not proud of it, but I think every time I stream, somebody posts the fact that dolphins rape animals. Yes. I think the whole world knows that at that point. I think we're all trying to forget it. You don't have to lie and say they don't. I'm just saying you don't have to remind me every stream, is all. Ew. Have you heard the science experiment where they tried to teach a dolphin how to talk by having it live with a woman and giving them LSD? Well, don't leave me hanging. Did it work? Did you guys see the story about that Russian, I want to say it was a beluga whale, that apparently got trained to be like a spy? That it would swim into enemy territory and like do recon or something? But even more than that, there was a clip of just a bunch of like tourists or whatever, like looking at it and like sort of in awe, and someone dropped their phone in the water. The beluga whale retrieved the phone from deep in the water. It came back and gave it to them. And it's on footage. And that was the creepiest thing. It's not even that that's possible, it's that there is actual footage of the whale retrieving the phone and handing it. And it's one of those things that if you hear about it, it doesn't sound real. It sounds like it's, well, it must be CGI, or it must be like it must be in like a pool or something. But it's just a random ass beluga whale with a harness on that did that. It was weird. As you can see, I've been on on like a fish bender. Fish and snakes. I had like this really weird dream about snakes of like a week back, where I think for, oh god, for like 8 hours in my dream, I was holding a snake back from biting my face. And now I've just developed like, not an irrational fear, but like a nervousness around snakes, or around images of snakes that I didn't have before. I mean, I've seen worse shit than a snake in my life, but I don't know. After you have a really vivid dream about one trying to kill you for 8 hours, kind of have a new perspective.
I need a key.
I thought those were two different belugas. I don't think so. It looked like the same beluga. It had the same harness. They're the same color. I mean, I don't know how many colors there are for belugas, but I don't mean to be like a beluga racist. But they look the same.
I need a key.
What do I make my videos with? Vegas Pro 15. And, you know, 1,000 other things. Photoshop. I wouldn't recommend it. It's awful. Every day is pain. I wake up in a bed of tears. But it gets the job done. I need HP. I have like a... Oh, that's cute. I have like a health pack, right? Let's try this. Please don't crash. Okay. I didn't beat the snake in a fight. I just held it off from biting me. Wouldn't really call it winning. It goes this way, I gotta go. I don't fear snails. I don't really have any irrational fear.
I need a key.
Except love.
I need a key.
Everything needs a key. Oh, this is where I started. No, I don't use 40 or After Effects. I mean, if you're talking about the animations like FUNKe TV, that's Source Filmmaker. And even then, I would recommend, like, Maya. I'm kind of considering maybe picking up and trying to learn something like Maya for future FUNKe TVs. It's just, there's a whole learning curve. Source Filmmaker is really dumbed down. But that, in turn, makes it pretty easy to get used to. Why not Blender?
I need a key.
I mean, Blender works. It's just, you know, free software can only come with so many benefits before it's just worth buying, you know, buying a different program. Hello? Lazy Purple's already lost in the SFM Void. Oh, no. I've met him down here a few times. We've talked about our eternal damnation. No, I know Blender. Blender was the first animation program I ever learned. So I could make source film, or I could make Minecraft animations. Bad news, guys. My phone battery's gonna die soon. Good news, I got a plug 2 feet away, so really not an issue. Hello. And I am streaming off my phone. If you could add your favorite condiment made into a drink, what would you drink it? think there already is like a ranch shot somewhere in the world. I probably wouldn't drink it. I'm not really a big drinker in the first place. A door? As a single monitor plebeian, I rely on my phone to see Twitch chat when I stream. Yeah, I've considered that, just so I have my secondary monitor for like stats and stuff, but it's nice to have the big screen for it. I gotta find the door this key goes to. That's not a door. Oi. Do I want to play this? I don't know if I want to play the whole thing. I'm so drained from everything that's happened this week, both in my life and on social media. You ever have one of those weeks where you just want to like... I'm convinced that if the world is a simulation, it's time to soft reboot. Quite frankly. We need a universal reset. Like, I'm sure we should put it up to a vote. I won't be the one that decides. I'm just saying, I think it's time. Reroll my life. Reroll my spawn. Maybe I'll be reborn as a Fortnite Let's Player. I won't have to deal with any of this.
I need a key.
Yo, Angelo. No key. We should have restarted in 2011. Nah, man. I'm a little old school. I think we should have restarted in the Mesopotamian era. Should have started early, you know. You restart before all the bad stuff happens, then it'll never happen at all. Do you think people who die in their sleep perceive their death in their dream? Or do they, is that just like, you know, hitting the power off button? Like it just happens. I've noticed if someone like yells my name or knocks on my door when I'm sleeping, it somehow gets perceived. What do you want? If someone like yells my name, it happens in the dream, right? So does death happen too? One time I got shot in a dream, and I thought I actually got shot. Like, there was a 10-second span between me getting shot and waking up that I felt genuine nothing. It was scary. I keep picking up items and thinking I'm getting Steam messages.
I need a key.
How does my mic sound better than yours? I have a couple of post effects on it. Namely, a noise gate to cut out background noise, a compressor. So if I get really fucking loud, then it doesn't really get that loud on stream.
I need a key.
EQ. Evens it out. Brings up the lows. The base AT2020 is nice. It does the job, but a couple post effects go a long way. I don't know where to go. Ever dream about work? Yeah, we call those nightmares.
I need a key.
Well, I told you about the dream where I was picking my nose for 20 minutes on stream, so I guess technically yes.
I need a key.
I always need a key. I use software effects. It's just like just plugins on Streamlabs. If you're looking for top level sound, you should get like, what is it called? Like a mixer board, like a physical hardware you plug in to your interface. Because there's less like, you know, it just sounds better. But I made the mistake of picking up a Behringer mixer, and for some reason they don't chip it with the power supply, and they don't sell the correct power supply either for their mixer. So I can't use it. I've even searched like eBay and Amazon. Can't find the power supply to my fucking mixer. What was the point of buying it? To be fair, I think I bought like a now discontinued one, but Behringer has an issue where they change their fucking power supply every few years, and none of them are like compatible. I think they're technically compatible if you like take a knife and you start like literally like breaking it up so that it actually fits. But I just elected to not even use it. I just have like a software. But it's fucking stupid. Borderline abuse. I keep like tripping. I mean, there are other mixers you can pick up, I should say, that don't have that issue. But I don't have a recommendation. Because I don't know. Gonna save 2 here. Dankeschön. Where's my Tommy? Where's my... I swear I had a Tommy gun. Yeah. Oops.
I need a key.
I don't know the background of Blood, but from what I've been filled in on, I think it used to be a mod of a Doom game that got turned into a standalone product, and this is a remastered release of it. Okay. Got a key. I don't know if this is backtracking. On par with Nintendo not supplying 3DS on the 3DS XL. You got yours in 2016. I understand why, like, power supplies have to change. It's just really annoying when they're not supplied with the order. It's like, what the like, what's the... Like, I get you're trying to keep the cost down, but at that point, like, I'm gonna have to buy it. Like, just fucking... At least, like, have one that sells with it. Make it obvious. Jeez Louise. This doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't know if it's on the Doom engine. I mean, it feels authentic, but it'd probably make more sense to have just... I don't know. You have to look that up. Hedges rustling nearby. Don't rustle my hedges. How many years has it been since Rustle My Jimmies was a thing? It's been at least 10 years now, right? It feels like it's been 10. 50. I don't have counter evidence against that. I don't... really is a maze. Guess that's why they call it a hedge map. Well, that's nice, but that doesn't really help me with anything else. Oh.
Come out, wherever you are.
2010? I guess that's about right. For some reason, I perceived it as longer. I think I'm done. I'm liking this, but I don't know. I'm drained.
Hope you are doing better this stream. FUNKe heart, FUNKe heart, FUNKe heart, FUNKe heart.
Marginally bomb brigade, but thank you. Oh, I think that was a nice guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. I had my fun. I need to have my second dream for tonight. I'll let you know what it is next stream. I will be streaming tomorrow early. Probably earlier in the day. Like, I don't know. I want to say lunchtime or so. Maybe even like 2. Because I'm going to see Detective Pikachu tomorrow night. As for what I'm going to play, that's undecided. I think I maybe like Spark the Jester and maybe throw in New Leaf or something. We'll see. But that's it. Yeah, I've been trying to put a lot of my time into the main channel video, so that should be out in the next 2 weeks. But I can't really go in detail. Doesn't DLC come out tomorrow?
There's no
What DLC?
like show business like.
Are you whispering in my ear? Detective Pikachu is out tomorrow. I assume there's midnight releases tonight, but up tomorrow. At in time? I thought that was like the 27th. I don't think that's tomorrow. Let me look. Yakuza May 10th? Wait, it's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's May 10th. Shit. Well, then I guess I'm doing a Hat in Time tomorrow. Yeah. It looks like it's out tomorrow. So. Look, he just said it in game. Even he knows it's out tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna play that then, and assuming I can do some what is it, viewer games like the party mode with 50 people, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I can even get 50 people to play, but we'll see. Yeah. Bye.